Had you chosen to spend your vacation in Venezuela, you could have climbed a snow-covered mountain, taken a ride in the world's highest and longest cable car, ridden horseback across seemingly endless plains, observing the unique fauna, or contemplated the Tepuy monoliths on the Grand Sabana, or flown over the world's highest waterfall, or simply relaxed on the white sands of a Caribbean beach. Just a few of the things that Venezuela has to offer. And with gasoline at 4 US cents a gallon, yes, you heard correctly, 4 US cents a gallon, sounds like paradise already, doesn't it? Well, not really. The economic situation in Venezuela is precarious, and there are daily shortages of just about everything from sugar to shampoo. In the last few months, too, we have been through a massive epidemic of chikungunya, which is an unpleasant African flu. So the people in Venezuela need a message of hope. Now, just about everybody in Venezuela believes in God and the Bible. So this makes the preaching work very enjoyable. All have the opportunity to hear the kingdom message in the crowded slums of the big cities, or in the Andean mountain villages, or along the 2,800 kilometers of Caribbean coastline. And we also have a motorized boat in order to reach those who live on the banks of the Amazon tributaries. Now, last year, we had a peak of 140,226 publishers, which now means a ratio of 1 to 214. The memorial attendance was encouraging too, with 467,390 being present to commemorate Christ's death. Regular pioneers, yes, we have 26,930 of them, which means that 1 in every 5 witnesses in Venezuela enjoys this facet of service. All in all, Jehovah's servants in Venezuela are living up to his name, and a tremendous witness is being given nationwide, and not just in Spanish. There are congregations and groups in Arabic, Chinese, English, German, Haitian Creole, Italian, Portuguese, Ecuadorian Quechua, Russian, and in Venezuelan Sign Language. And not to be overlooked are several indigenous languages, the largest being Wayunaiki. Our remote translation offices translate into Warao, Piaroa, Pemon, and Yukpa. Now, an experience to illustrate how opportunities to preach can present themselves when we least expect. Our brother Rigoberto is a taxi driver, and he was called out to transport the mourners from the funeral home to the cemetery, only to find the family very upset because the Roman Catholic priest had not arrived to give the funeral talk. So Rigoberto suggested to the family that if they wanted, he could say a few appropriate words from the Bible. And they agreed, and he gave a 5-minute talk, sharing with them comforting verses and distributing copies of the tract, What Hope for Dead Loved Ones. Now, the family of the deceased was most grateful and offered him the money that they had collected for the Catholic priest. Of course, our brother declined. And the owner of the funeral home, he had observed all of this. And he commented that, in effect, the family had benefited for a 2-for-1 deal, a ride to the cemetery with a complimentary funeral talk thrown in at no extra charge. And to illustrate the respect that many still have for Jehovah's people in Venezuela, a few months ago, one Sunday evening, Circuit Overseer Jose Medina and his wife Nachua were held up by 3 armed gunmen. Now, the gunmen made off with their vehicle and their belongings. But 30 minutes later, the thieves called a brother whose number was listed in Sister Medina's cell phone directory. They confessed that they had been unaware that their victims were Jehovah's Witnesses. They apologized for the trouble and explained that the car could be retrieved in a nearby street where they had left the vehicle intact. Very special people are Venezuelans. You can't help but love them. Now, finally, we've recently completed the construction of our mini Patterson, the Venezuela branch's very own educational centre adjacent to Bethel, where we will hold classes of the School for Kingdom Evangelizers. It consists of a residence building for the students and the instructors, a classroom and offices, a dining room and kitchen. And on the same site is an expandable Kingdom Hall used by the 3 local congregations and, of course, expanded for the assemblies of 2 nearby circuits. So, brothers, to all those present here, we take the opportunity to share with you the warm love and greetings from all those serving at the branch in Venezuela.